Okay, so hello everybody, welcome to my blog. Today is very exciting because SpaceX are launching Starship again. And hopefully they're going to get a little further than they did in the last flight. There's some differences. This time they're going to do hot staging, which means they're going to fire the actual Starship's engines while the booster is still running. That's going to be quite something. Anyway, we are at 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go now. And yeah, I am exceedingly excited and I have no idea what's going to happen. I suspect they're going to hold for a little bit of time at T-minus 40 seconds because they can. And so I think they probably will just do like a final checkout. And oh, it's beautiful shots. This is very exciting. I just... this system, the Starship Super Heavy system, leaves me totally speechless, quite honestly. It is just so, the scale of it and the possibilities that it opens up for us is just something totally new. And that is very exciting. It feels, to me, it feels very much like sort of what it must have felt like when, you know, flight first became a thing, when the Wright brothers first took off and had a sort of powered flight. Oh, look. Oh, they're wiggling the engines on the bottom of the booster to make sure they've got good control over it. I used to think they are. Oh. I thought they were going to move them more, but they didn't move them very much. Oh, that is a stunning shot. This thing is just so enormous. I'd love to see it in real life. I think it's one of those things that it's difficult to really appreciate the size of what it is they're building if you're not actually seeing it in real life. Huh. Right, we're at T-minus 40 seconds now. And they're holding, as I thought they would. So I'm guessing the rocket is basically fully fueled now. Oh, and the countdown is continuing. Oh my God, I'm literally, oh. Okay, I've got to try and maintain some composure here. I'm not going to succeed. Honestly, from my point of view, if it just makes it off the pad without blowing up, then it is already successful. Whatever else happens after that, it's successful. So, do I seem nervous? Oh, no, hang on. No, the countdown has stopped. We're at T-minus 41 seconds and holding. It's gone back to 41. And the clock is rolling. T-minus 30 seconds now. Oh, more beautiful shots. I love that they've got a drone up in the sky. That's a good idea. I'm a bit of a, you know, I like beautiful rocket shots. Come on. Oh, come on. They're at 15. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The water deluge system is on. The rocket is firing. The drone is that. There we go. Have we got liftoff? We've got liftoff. Oh my word. We've got liftoff. My heart is going. This is just insane. Right. It is some distance away. Look at the power of this thing. It is now some distance away. It's 1 kilometer from the launch pad now. 2. Oh my word. This is just the most insane thing. This is the best show on earth. That's what this is. This is the ultimate in reality TV. They've got all the engines running. They've not lost any first stage engines yet. That is a massive step forwards from the first test flight anyway, when they lost, I don't know, 3 basically as they left the pad. Having concrete fly into the engines, probably not the way to go, which they have corrected now, hopefully, with that water deluge system. Still, they have all engines running. I'm pretty sure they've gone supersonic now.
Net call out tells us Starship is through the period of greatest stress.
It's through max Q. This is just amazing. This is immense, this is. This is absolutely immense.
To get ready, the booster will shut down all but 3 of the Raptor.
Oh my word. 20 kilometers up, going 2,000 kilometers an hour.
Second stage will ignite its engine.
I can't contain myself. What is going to happen at the staging? I mean, hot staging. It sounds exciting. When do they get to the staging? That's what I want to know. Wow. Right, I'm pretty sure we've gone further than we did in the first test flight already. It helps that the engines are all running properly. You know, that tends to be... It's just beautiful. This is a beautiful, beautiful rocket. You know, it looks beautiful. It looks like something from the future, you know, and that's what this is. We're seeing proper, like, wow, they're 50 kilometers up now. They're halfway to space. 2 minutes 30 seconds. All engines still running.
Signal Houston and New Orleans.
Oh my word. I think they've started engine chill on the second stage. Okay, they've gone to just the 3 center engines on boost. Oh wow, there's the hot staging. Oh my word. Okay. Credit where credit due. SpaceX are the boss, right? The bomb. This is just mad stuff. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh, I have never seen anything like this before. It's the booster is boosting back now, so they're gonna stick it in the ocean, but I'm okay. Oh.
And as you can see, the Super Heavy booster has just experienced a rapid unscheduled.
Okay.
However, our ship is
Starship is in space. The first stage booster, it had a problem. That's how I'm going to describe that. But you know, they weren't expecting to get it back, of course, and that's why they're doing this. They're doing it to test. And I think the key point here is the actual Starship. Yeah, my guess is that the hot staging had damaged the tank there. It might not have been that though. It might have been something completely different. Might have been an engine that, you know, just couldn't hack it. Although, generally speaking, SpaceX have become quite good at letting engines fail gracefully. So quite possibly it was something to do with the hot staging. I tell you what, when that thing went boom, it went boom. Wow. Well, Starship is officially in space. It is now officially a spacecraft. It is quite a long ways off orbital velocity at the moment, but it's not actually going to quite get to orbit. They're going to keep the velocity slightly below orbital velocity, which will enable them to not have to do a deorbit burn, and it will actually come down somewhere that they've predetermined. Whereas if they had to do a deorbit burn and for some reason that failed, then it would still deorbit because it is very low. It wouldn't take very long to do that, but it might be a month or two or a few weeks, and it could be anywhere. It could literally come down anywhere on that orbital track, you know, on Earth. It would potentially be dangerous, so that's why they're not doing that yet. It's just a level of complication they don't need. What they want to test today is the hot staging, which, you know, they're going to be getting some interesting data from by the looks of things. And they want to test Starship, and they want to test the heat shield on re-entry, which will be just mad to see. I mean, wow.
And eventually orbital insertion. We are hoping to basically send.
I am amazed that hot staging worked at all. The thing didn't just blow up straight away. I think they're going to need to relook at that. They're going to have to think about some kind of enhanced shielding, because even just 6 of these Raptor engines, that is a insane amount of power and force. And I mean, you saw what it did, you know, what 33 of them did to solid concrete launch pad, right? Well, 6 of them against some pretty thin stainless steel. You know, I mean, I know they're basically in space at that point. They're high enough that there's very little atmosphere, and they've got vents. in the interstage. But right, so their primary goal here is going to be now they're getting to the point where they would quite like it, I think, if it actually completed its burn. Starship, unbelievable. This properly unbelievable. What's going on here? Oh, it's the sunlight catching the rocket plume. I thought it had blown up for a minute, something along those lines, but no, it's I think that's just sunlight hitting the rocket plume. Oh, that's it. They've cut the engines. Have they cut the engines, or did the engines stop? Has it blown up? I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. Come on, talk to me, people. Oh, I think they've lost signal with it. That could be what happened. I mean, the ship is autonomous, so if it was just a lack of signal, they will, you know, it will continue to execute the flight plan as it's supposed to. Although, if they're not getting the signal back fairly soon, I would imagine it might have blown up. I mean, it was a long way away, going very fast, so it may well have been out of visual range at that point. It says they think they might have lost the second stage, so... Well, I don't know how this is going to pan out, but boy was it exciting. And they made considerable progress over the first test flight. Just the shots were amazing. I wonder, I mean, okay, we will find out. I mean, I suspect the thing went boom. Automated flight termination. Okay, so it went boom. Now the good news is we don't have to worry about space debris, because although it was in space, it was going suborbitally, so all those little bits of metal are just going to burn up as they come back into the atmosphere over the next 5-10 minutes. So, quite incredible. Really quite incredible. Well, can't wait for the flight number 3. Hopefully you don't have to wait quite so long. I mean, they've got the ships. It's, you know, there's regulatory problems sometimes. But luckily this one, I think, you know, most of the mess is going to be further downrange and spread out to the point where you probably couldn't really find it if you went looking for it, which means hopefully they'll be able to get another launch done fairly soon. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Well, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today's video and found it fun. I certainly have been exceedingly excited by this. This is an amazing piece of technology, and SpaceX is clearly making progress. All the engines lit, all the engines stayed alight. They successfully actually had a staging event, and actually the Starship appeared to be following a nominal trajectory until it wasn't. Incredible. Really great stuff. Well done, SpaceX. Can't wait to see what you do next. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.